Hi guys, today I wanna show you how to use Google Slides. So if you already haven't, go to google.com and then it will show your profile pic if you're logged in. If you're not logged in, just click the icon on the very right and log in. So, after you've logged in, click this waffle icon over here. It'll show all of the Google apps. So scroll down to under this line where my cursor is, and under the finance thing, click slides. And then Google redirects you to Google Slides. So we want to start a blank presentation. If you want, you could have chosen a template, but I don't want to choose a template. So let's start by customizing this slide over here. It's pretty boring, just white and a title and subtitle area, but we can fix that. So we can start with our background. We can change the color, maybe this light green color, or you can choose an image from your PC or from your camera or by a URL, Google Photos, or Google Image Search. So we're not going to do that right now. And if you want to reset it to your default theme, you can just click reset and then it resets. So for this purpose, let's change it to a greenish kind of color. So that's good. Now maybe we want to change a theme. So if you didn't know, theme is just like kind of a layout thing for slides. So click this theme button here and you can choose your theme. In this one, so here I'm gonna click, which one should I do? Okay, I'll click this one, focus. Okay, so we've got our theme thing right over here. And if you didn't see, the background also changed some things. Because here's our default regular theme. But see here, this does not match. So you can see that the background took effect on that. So now we imagine we want this box, but we accidentally delete it. Press delete to delete something. We accidentally deleted that, but we want to bring it back. Just click this text box over here. And wherever you want to make it, click there, or you can simply do this thing. And there you go. The text box is here. So we want a border so we can see it better, like in here. So if we want borders, go select your text box and go to borders and lines and then do border color. So let's make our border orange. And now click away and boom, we have an orange border. But now we want to do some interesting things with our border. Go back to borders and lines. You can change your border weight, which is basically how many pixels it is. I'm going to do 3 pixels, so it's nice and thick. Now we can go back, borders and lines. We can go to border type. Let's do double. And now there are 2 lines right there. They're super thin. We can't see them right now, but we can see it better with the border dash. Choose whichever dash you would like. I'm gonna choose this one. And now we can see it way better. But we just can't see it that good because our border weight is a little low. So let's change it to 8 pixels. That's way better. Now you can see it way better. So now we can make decorations. There are all these stuff, but cap. So there are a lot of different decorations for here. Let's do a round join, and it's round on each corner. We can format, go to border decorations. Maybe we want a square cap. So it seems that stuff isn't working great now for some reason. You can just test it out to see if it works later. An arrowhead size, I don't know why it's not working right now. So, whatever. We've got that. And now we can type whatever we want in here. Maybe we want to type oh, world. Maybe we want that. But as you can see, our border just got way a lot smaller. Why is that? Well, it's because of our font size. You want a bigger font size. So just select the things you want to change the font of. So in this case, I'm going to change all of them. And click this plus button beside this number over here. Plus, 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 plus. Okay, that seems like a decent size. But now this is centered and this is not centered. So how do we do that? So select your text box, go to format, go to align and indent, and click center. And boom, it's centered. But this is a different color. We wanted a different color too. So we can select the things we want to change the color of. In this example, we're going to change the color of world. So then we can go to the A with the underline and choose a color. Maybe we want a blue color for world. And boom, your world is blue. And for hello, maybe we want a yellow color. And boom, your stuff has changed. So, speaking of all this stuff, maybe we want to change our font. This is a pretty boring font. So select the things you want to change the font of. Maybe you just want to change the font of world and choose the font you want. Maybe you want Pacifico for world, which is basically a cursive-ish thing. And maybe you want Georgia for hello. So then you have this nice looking hello world title, whatever you want to put in your title, right there. So, but wait, there's more. You can click this paint bucket and you can actually fill the text box. Maybe we want to fill black. And boom, it's filled black. So, we've got that covered and shifted out of our way. And maybe we want to add a subtitle. Usually for subtitles, people just write the name of the author, so let's do that. And let's move this hello world closer to it by clicking on the text box and dragging the blue things. Don't drag the cubes, just drag the blue line that goes across. You can't see it that well this time because of the border style. So, we've got that done. It's completely done. So, now that we've got all of that out of the way, there's even more. Even that we got all of that out of the way, there's seriously so much more. So, we can highlight. So maybe we want to highlight our name. So select your name, go to this highlighter icon beside the A, and click the highlighting color you want. I just highlighted that yellow. So that's done. And now maybe we want to know some features from this menu bar. Let's start from the very left. So we can import slides. Import. And you can go from all your presentations and select your presentation. Select keep original theme if you want the theme to be the same. And then you can go to import slide. Oh yeah, you have to select the slides that you want to import. Let's import this one. Import slides. And boom, it's imported. So that's really good. And now maybe we wanna like edit some stuff in here. So let's select the thing you want to edit and go to edit. You can cut, copy, paste without formatting, duplicate all, select all. So many things you can do. So with the undo and redo, you can undo and redo the things you did. So you can undo it, which undoes the last thing you do, and again undo it, but we don't want to do that. Let's redo it. Redo. And it's redoed. So we've got that edit covered, not much there. We can paste. Oh yeah, and there's this one thing I would like to show you. So if you go to edit here, if you cut, and then maybe we can paste it, you have to get a Google Chrome extension to your browser. So we don't need that. We can just use our keyboard shortcuts, and boom, it works. You don't need any fancy Google things because it's copied to your clipboard. You can see it right here. It's copied right in my clipboard, and I can delete it from my clipboard. This is probably a story for another time. If you can get this up, good. If you can't, no worries. You don't need it. It's just your clipboard. So we've done that edit stuff. Maybe we want to go to insert. We can insert an image from all of those stuff. That was like the background thing we saw before. We can insert text box, videos, shapes, tables, charts, diagrams, word arts, lines. You can insert so many things. So we've done that. We've covered all of that, and maybe we wanna quit the insert thing and go over the stuff in format that we don't know. So we can do all these stuff, bold, italics, underline, strike through, superscript, subscript. I do not know what superscript and subscript mean. You can change the size, the color, the highlight color, the capitalization, so many things. So you can also have lines and indents, which I already showed you. You can make line and spacing. Actually, for line and spacing, let's make something. Let's make some text things. Ooh. And see, this ended up as a title page. So if we want to fix that, go to this layout thing over here and change it. Maybe we want a blank or a caption or a one column text or a big number or a main point or a section title and description or title only or a title and two columns or one column text or title and body. Let's go for title body for this one. Okay, we can just remove the title thing. We don't need it. Just select it and press delete. Okay, so let's write something. So we have our sentence right over here. Our first sentence. We're going to add more and more sentences as we go. So normally, a company name is italicized and underlined. So we can go to Format, Text, and you can do all these things. Let's do this, and let's also do this. So Google Slides is italicized and underlined. Okay, so we have our second sentence here. So we can just select our text box, go to Format, Line Spacing, and we can change the spacing to single. Oops, we have to select this first. Okay. So go to Format, Line and Spacing, change the line and spacing to anything you want, and double change the spacing really big. So maybe let's just keep 1.15, the recommended one. So we've got that down. Now we need bullets and numbering. What is that? It's just like a list. A numbered list is just like a test, but a bulleted list is just like a shopping list. So, not too complicated. Let's just start a list. Let's make it in the new text box. Text box. And make the title as big as you would like. So we have our title here. Now change the font back down and go back to Format, Bullets and Numbering. Let's do a bulletin list. You don't need a numbered list unless you're making a test, which is what teachers do. So let's do this bulletin list. So we've got this down here, but if you press enter again, it goes out, like it goes away. That's because it's because you can't go and make multiple bullets at a time. No. You can't do that. You have to make one bullet at a time. So maybe we want eggs and maybe we want milk. So when you type something and press enter, it makes a new bullet. And when you take away this thing and go back again, it takes away the bullet. So take this away, but we don't want to take the bullet. So maybe we can have sugar over here. So we've got our shopping list, but say you found something. Say we found milk. We can go to Format and we can do a strike through. So it's just like if you have a slides shopping list on your phone, you could like make a shopping list. So we've got our bullets and numbering list out of the way. We can also clear formatting, which clears all of your formatting. First, you have to select this stuff and clear formatting, and it's cleared. So we don't want that. Just Control Z, or I think it's Command Z, to undo all of that. So we've got all our formats out of the way. Now let's go to slides. You can make a new slide, duplicate slide, delete slide, skip slide, move slide, change background, apply layout, transitions, edit master, change theme. So we're going to go through the transitions in the second video. So let's make a new slide we can also duplicate it, which is cool. Oops, delete. So we can actually move slides. Go to slide, you can select a slide and you can move it. You can move it up, or you can take this slide and move, move it to the beginning. So then it goes to the beginning. Or you can just drag and drop, just like this, basic drag and drop. So that our slide thing is done, except the change background is the background thing. The apply layout is our layout tab over up here. So slides out of the way. So let's, that's all. Oof, whoops. So we can also print our slide using the shortcut Control P, or I think it's Command P. Oh, I downloaded it. You can also download your slide with over here. You can make a PowerPoint, ODP. Don't ask me what that is because I don't know. You can make it a PDF. You can make it a TXT. You can make it a JPEG, PNG, or you can make it a scalable vectors graphics. Don't ask me what that is. I do not know what that is. So the actual presentation thing is PowerPoint, but these three things over here are for single slides. Plain texting will remove all of your backgrounds and stuff like that, and it will just make it like text. So we don't want that. Never we want that. And I do not know what an ODP document is. I have no clue. You can also email a file. You can make it available offline, which basically you can access it online. You can make version history, which basically shows all the edits. Oh, my internet's gone for a second. There we go. So, I think it was that version history that messed with my internet. So, there's also, you can add a shortcut to Drive. The version history is still messing with my internet. Reconnecting. I'll just skip this part until my reconnecting is done. Okay, I'm finally done reconnecting to slides. So we can add a shortcut to your drive, which basically adds a shortcut to your drive. It's like adding a shortcut to your desktop, except it's into your Google Drive. And you can rename your presentation, you can rename it whatever you want. So let's rename it whatever. So you can move it to the trash and you can change your document language. It's obviously English, so select English. It's pre-selected for us, but we could make English United Kingdom ones, and there's no English Canada, as I suspected, only French Canada. So, yeah. We've got that down, and we can also have speaker notes. I like to use this as a closed captions thing, which basically means for people who don't understand what I'm saying, you can add closed captions, which is basically the text that I'm saying. So I can say whatever I'm saying right here. So, yeah, you can do it like that. So we've got our closed caption subtitles things down, and that's all I want to show you in this video, be sure to check out the next video. It'll have more cool stuff about Google Slides. And I'll see you there if you decide to hop in. Goodbye.